Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June the 13th, 2026. We're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown because we found out the demand, the stipulation for the WWE Championship match that will happen next week is not happening at King of the Ring. Is happening next week between not Sami Zayn, between Cody Rhodes. I got toys all over me. My dog was playing with, he had a Hurricane Buckets over here with his toys. He's laying down in my hallway right now, if you guys want to see. He's laying down in my hallway. There he is! There's the puppy! I need to move his bed because it's near my front door and we don't want to step all over him. So yeah, he was moving his bed around. He was playing with a lot of toys. He has a lot of toys right now. He's playing with all of them. They're all over my floor now. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we found out the stipulation for the WWE Championship match that will happen next week between Gunther and Cody Rhodes. I thought it was going to happen at King of the Ring, but no, it's not happening at King of the Ring. And we heard that we found out who's going to be in the semifinals for the King of the Ring and the Queen of the Ring as well. And that's going to start, the semifinals will start on Raw when we get Raquel Rodriguez versus Io Sky. And we see who goes to the finals. Because remember, King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring is coming up very soon. Let's say Night of Champions is coming up soon. And we found out a #1 contendership for the United States title because we heard from Trick Williams. He had some things to say. He is upset that he did not win the King of the Ring. But he's still the United States champion. He's happy about that. And then he got interrupted by Ricky Sainz saying that he should be the next contender because he beat Carmelo Hayes last week. But Carmelo Hayes came out as well and he says, I beat you before as well. He says that they both have 1-1. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see who has the last win against each other next week for a shot at the United States title at Night of Champions. And then we just had a brawl between these two, and then Trick Williams got involved as well. So ladies and gentlemen, we heard from Gunther. Gunther came to Nick Aldis. He took a while to tell us the stipulation after he saw this segment between Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. Because Sami Zayn wants to clear the air. He wants to stop this now with him and Cody Rhodes. Because he thinks there's tension. Remember, Sami Zayn is the only one that's making the tension. Because he thinks he's getting overlooked. He's not getting respected. He's listening to dead body Johnny Gargano. I don't know if he's dead. He's still alive. He's actually going to the countries he's supposed to be. So I don't know he's dead. He has his eyes open. And Candice LeRae's not crying. So he's not dead. He's just acting sad because he lost the Axiom's mask months ago. And then he lost the North American Championship match at Stand and Deliver months ago in April. So, yeah. But Sami Zayn called out Cody Rhodes, and he wants the truth. He doesn't want the American Nightmare, the entertaining the fans Cody Rhodes. He wants the real Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes told him the truth, how he really feels about Mr. Sami Zayn. He's acting like a child. You're crying. You're complaining. You think you're entitled for everything and all that stuff. And Sami got upset and slapped Cody Rhodes in the face. Sami Zayn tried to apologize, say, I'm sorry, Cody, I'm sorry. But Cody Rhodes didn't care for the sorries because he slapped Sami Zayn back in the face. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes says, are we good? And then, ladies and gentlemen, the backstage, after this whole segment, in the backstage, we got Gunther come to Nick Aldis. He found out who he wants as a special guest referee. That's his stipulation. He wants a referee that actually could call it. Not like this referee class in Italy. So he says that my referee is going to be the real good man. The last good man And it's going to be Sami Zayn. And then Cody Rhodes, of course, he talked to Nick Aldis about this, saying that Sami Zayn, his emotions are everywhere. He's not stable. And Sami Zayn was behind Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes wanted to see if he's good, but Sami Zayn says you will find out next week. Is Cody Rhodes going to get screwed of the WWE Championship because of Sami Zayn? I hope not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did hear from Julia and Kiana James. Kiana James had a backstage interview. Ladies and gentlemen, and then Julia says she had a good English and she could say the words, slap you in the face. She slapped her in the face. I think we're going to have a small little feud between Kiana James and Julia. I don't think it's going to be in the PLE, but it's going to be interesting. Let's see how they actually could do something good for Julia on her babyface run. She got a babyface run on NXT. She won the NXT Women's Championship. And then they turned her heel on the main roster. It didn't really fit. Now she's a good babyface. Let's see if she actually could do something good. So let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, first Queen of the Ring semifinals. The last Queen of the Ring first round. It's not semifinals. Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill versus Laura Valkyria versus Soruka. Jade Cargill has some problems with Charlotte Flair. And Laura Valkyria and Soruka had a match on Raw for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. So there's a lot of interesting things happening here. These ladies destroyed each other. They did a lot of things. B-Fab and Meechin got involved. Alexa Bliss came back after her injury from Jade Cargill a month ago. And then the numbers game was too much for Alexa Bliss. Tiffany Stratton comes out and makes the save and got rid of Meechin and B-Fab. They fought them in the backstage. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little problem with Jade Cargill. I thought she had real hair, but she had a wig on. I did not see that until I saw a clip. Ladies and gentlemen, but the winner of that match is the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Can she be the real Queen of the Ring? Not just call herself the Queen. Can she win it? We don't know. She's in the semifinals on SmackDown. She will be facing Liv Morgan next week on SmackDown. We got Brie Bella and Paige versus Paula Hanley and Lainey Reed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent women's tag team match. It wasn't for the tag titles, but it was an interesting match. But the winner of that match, with a lot of help from JC Jane and doing a little tricks, Brie Bella and Paige wins the match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember Raw made history putting the AAA Mega Championship on the line with Dirty Dom? But now, ladies and gentlemen, Rey Fenix made history for Friday Night SmackDown, defending the AAA Cruiserweight Championship against Axiom. It was an awesome match. I'm happy that we get to see the another Cruiserweight match, championship up match in a WWE ring. But, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was pretty decent. But the winner of that match is still the Cruiserweight Champion, Rey Fenix. Is Rey Fenix going to defend it every week? SmackDown doesn't have a lot of cruiserweights. The only cruiserweights I could think of is Berto, Angel, and Axiom and Nathan Frazier. There has to be other ones, right? So yeah, I'm hoping that happens there. We get more cruiserweight championship matches. So yeah. And Rey Fenix. So there's like 5 cruiserweights in SmackDown right now. Next we got B-Fab teaming up with Meechin versus Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton. There was a little help from Jade Cargill. B-Fab and Meechin gets the win. Danhausen still doing his thing. Miz is frozen and doing his catchphrases. Well, he got electrocuted and doing his catchphrases, and Kit Wilson got his self electrocuted as well. Is he going to do his catchphrases? He doesn't have a lot of catchphrases. Does anyone do You're Toxic and Yes Boy? Am I going to be hearing that all the time now? Hey, we saw Matt Cardona and Danhausen together. Everybody's trying to stop him cursing the Knicks. I think it's a football team, right? I'm not really a football guy, so yeah, everybody's trying on making him curse the Knicks. Will he do it? We don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event will be the King of the Ring Fatal 4-Way match. Jey Uso versus Royce Keys versus Finn Balor versus LA Knight. The biggest thing that's happening here. Jacob Fatu came to Smackdown, not for Jey Uso, but Roman Reigns told Jacob Fatu, bring Solo back to the family. But Solo told Jacob, if he wants me back, he comes and get me. So let's see if that happens that time. MFTs will have a shot at the tag team titles next week. Finn Balor's back on Friday Night SmackDown, and our Truth Things Judgment Day is back together. So yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, former Bullet Club members Tama Tonga and Finn Balor had a face-to-face in the backstage. They know each other from New Japan Pro Wrestling area when they were part of that show. So that's interesting to see as well. SmackDown's getting crazy. Showing up all these old rivals from different promotions like New Japan Pro Wrestling. I think Danhausen and Matt Cardona might have something. I don't know. Maybe some other indie wrestling. Who knows? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent fatal 4-way match. Jimmy Uso got involved. Solo got involved because Solo told Royce Keys, the Bloodline's here. You know they're going to try to help each other. So Solo wants to help Royce Keys. But a lot happened here, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy Uso got involved. Solo got involved. But ladies and gentlemen, after Solo did a Samoan spike, it looked like Royce Keys was about to win. But Jey Uso with a splash. Jey Uso gets to the semifinals. I'm hoping Javon Evans goes to the finals. That's what I'm hoping. I want to see this guy get a shot at SummerSlam. He might not win. He might not beat Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, but give him a chance. I think the Cody Rhodes and Javon Evans match will be awesome to watch. Maybe Roman Reigns and Javon Evans. Roman Reigns doesn't really face a lot of high flyers. But Javon Evans is really good, and Roman Reigns could have a good match with a lot of people. I think Javon Evans and Seth Rollins would be a great match to watch as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, WWE 2K26, 2K announced yesterday, not just announced, my nose is stuffy. They announced yesterday that there's going to be another Trish Stratus 2000 as a Persona card. I don't know that's for the Persona card that's on the Ringside Pass Season 4, because we're getting the next DLC in 2 weeks. That's the end of this month, is 2 weeks. But we don't know how many weeks we have to wait for July. We might have to wait for a week. I don't know. I hope so. I hope it's in the beginning of July. I'm hoping it's in the beginning of July. Just like June's, it was the beginning of June. And I was happy. And all my people from that DLC had a match except for La Parca. I did try Matt Cardona. I didn't try Tori Wilson. I was her opponent. But she looks good. The only person I didn't use yet is La Parca. Why is he not having any matches in my universe mode? I don't understand that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand that part, but we will find that out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. Time is out. Bye!